The shape of the trail wrist can be hugely influential on how all other segments move in the goal stand. So example, one of many being when we go into excessive ulnar deviation in that start position. That can really change, for example, where we bend through the spine. So often excessive ulnar deviation can be coupled with almost a lumbar flexion rather than hip flexion, which can even then go into, say, for example, influencing the shape of the ground reaction force profiles we produce. So the shape of that trail wrist can have a huge influence on all areas, both how we move kinematically and also, for example, kinetically through the floor. So a really playful way of establishing the shape of that trail wrist of the dress, almost in this position here, middle finger facing upright. So in some ways, if we take a line down, middle finger is aligned absolutely parallel with the forearm. So again, in that vertical definition, a line for the middle finger, down the forearm. From that side on view, you'll see here once again, middle finger is the forearm of the dress. As we then bend into our start position, a very playful way, keeping the shape of that trail wrist established through, again, middle finger is forearm into that start position. It's almost then playfully pointing the tip of that middle finger to where the ball will be positioned in its start position. So again, middle finger is forearm. We take a line up through that middle finger. It would almost run directly up that forearm with the tip of that finger pointing somewhat towards the ball of the dress. So a really playful way of establishing the shape of that trail wrist of the dress is to then use the middle finger in some ways as the reference and alignment with that forearm. So middle finger's forearm, once again into that start position. Take a line up through your middle finger. It will run up through the forearm and the tip of that finger pointing loosely at the ball of the dress.